When they had finished breakfast, Jesus said to Simon Peter, "Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these?" He said to him, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." He said to him, "Feed my lambs." The second time he said to him, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" He said to him, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." And said to them, "Tend my sheep." He said to him the third time, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" Now this could get kind of long in the tooth. Peter was grieved because he said to him the third time, "Do you love me?" And he said to him, "Lord, you know everything, you know that I love you." And Jesus said to him, "Feed my sheep. Truly, truly, I say to you, when you were young, you girded yourself and walked where you would. But when you are old, you will stretch out your hand, and another will gird you and carry you where you do not want to go." This he said to show by what death Peter was to glorify God. And after this he said to him, "Follow me." Got that? This is part of the continuing series on resurrection that I promised you at Easter time. And this one is about journey on, about the human journey. Now, we've gone through several about resurrection now, and I want to continue that in the rubric of Rethink Church. You know, the Methodist Church right now is in a serious time of rethinking church. Rethinking the way we think about church, the way we do church. And I want to preach to you today about journey on, about journeying. That's so important in our life, is to be in touch with our journey. All of us know that we have a limited time on this earth, and we know that something is going on in our existence. How do we get in touch with that? Religion's having a hard time. It's outdated. Not very many people pay much attention to it anymore. Even us that are gathered here are not impressed with the idea that if we wear the right colors and light the candles properly and do all the things we're supposed to do according to some tradition, that we will be saved. We simply don't even hold to that. And most people in the world have pretty well moved off of that, way beyond that. But religion is still, you know, hanging in there. It has a force of wealth, and also it likes to tell people what to do and what not to do in order to be saved. But we're pretty much aware that religion is a worn-out coat, and that faith is deep, deep, deep part of life. And religion always tries to find a way to throw a cloak over something that's vital so it'll have a life. We know that, and we were talking about in the study series on Wednesday, that the Ten Commandments came out of a time when people were trying to find something to govern tribal life. That do not kill. If you read the Old Testament very carefully, you find that they killed everybody. That the do not kill rule sort of was about not killing people in your own tribe, but they even did that. That do not commit adultery, people committed adultery right, left, and center. That all those things did not hold. And today, you know, countries that proclaim they believe in the Ten Commandments, they kill more people than most of the other countries who are innocent, who have nothing to do with their efforts or with their wars. We're not terrorists. That these things have been pretty well passed over. That a religion that suppressed women for a long time and suppressed understandings about life, and even now like to fuss about scripture interpretation and spend days and on days doing that. We've noticed also that our brothers and sisters in the Catholic Church now are having a little trouble. One of, well, not just one, but several priests now have called for the Pope to resign. And of course, by church law, by religious law, the Pope is infallible and you can't do that. That all of that kind of religious stuff is going by the boards. And we need to take that seriously. Now, there are other choices about journeying. There's the secular one, which most of us have imbibed in, that says what is important in life is the real things. What you can touch, see, smell, you know. That what is important in life is to get economic security. What's important in life is to enjoy yourself. What's important in life, you know, is to have a fabulous time any way you can. No matter whose toes you step on. What's important is the material. And this country, you know, recently has seen that that kind of attitude sometimes creates problems of its own. But there's a great commitment to this form of life, this kind of understanding of your journey. And also, if you don't pick the first two, you may be interested in the spiritual approach. We have a lot of folks now who are not religious, but they're spiritual. And they adapt spiritual practices like meditation that lowers your blood pressure, makes you feel better. You can go away, go aside somewhere and think about things and find a deeper self and have a great time kind of floating away on the Never Never Land. And that has real strength, and you can become a strong person in yourself.